Yeah, that didn't work out. But we have presents. Kind of.
Dude.
I can kind of see them. We brought some cards. Yeah, we're live on YouTube as well. So let's go. Episode 3. Oh, we got to get a title. So I named the last one Daylight because I was like, oh my God, it's during the daytime. You know, we're back at our normal 8 p.m., 8:30, 8:07.
Wait a second.
No kids at the moment. We're gonna you know what? We're gonna card this card battle or something like that. So we got 2 boxes, Panini contenders. We're gonna open them up. We're both card collectors here. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. All right, this is a mega box. Guaranteed 1 autograph and 2 memorabilia cards in each box. I'm keeping them all, but you can help me open them. All right, pick a box. Okay, it's gonna be a box battle here. So we'll go pack by pack, see who wins. I'm stuffed. Those are illegal, sir.
What?
Give me a garbage. Yeah.
It's
You can have a knife at a retail location. All right, what we got here? All right, last time I had a Fanta, this time I got a Brisk. All right. Panini contenders, 108 cards. I don't even remember how much this was. I think it was like $55. $60. I don't remember. Whatever. I saw 2. I just grabbed them. What are you gonna do? Then your wife just stares at you like, "What are you doing, sir?" Well, it's for the business. That's what I tell her. That's my favorite thing to say now. For the business. She just loves hearing that. Probably. She can't cut me. I give her the money. Wait. Are some thicker than others? You're going in already? All right, fine. First pack. All right, pull something crazy. Make sure you do the card trick. This isn't Pokemon. I was joking. It's such a hillbilly. Is that a fish hook on your hat?
It is.
What happens if you take your hat off and you stick your finger on it? Okay.
Hey, look. Now
I got a thickie already. All right. Oh, yeah. We have people commenting here. Hi, yo, I love baseball card. What up, Hank? All right, we're opening some football here today, Hank. Let us know your favorite team.
Keenan.
You ain't gonna do all that with the good people. There's a red.
Some of them are flipped.
Okay, rookie ticket. Jaden Daniels and Drake May.
Okay.
Game more, and I think I'm winning already.
Yeah.
Winning already, Hank. Look at this loser. Look at it right next to his head. Loser. Dude, you know what's cool? I even have the thicky sleeves.
Red. It's not numbered besides number 10.
See here. Is this guy numbered?
Rookie ticket. Roma Dunze. Oh, it's a patch.
Oh, it's a patch?
Yeah, it's Roma Dunze patch.
Okay, just base?
I don't know the difference in these.
Well, yeah, it'll be colored. It used to be colored a number or something, so.
RTS.
Yeah, cool. All right. I still beat you. The first pack I won.
Bowers and
That dude was a stud last year.
we
got to figure out when we're doing our fantasy draft.
Brock Bowers rookie. Brock's nice. I like the kid. Real solid.
Too bad he went to the Raiders.
Where everybody goes to die.
Well, they just got somebody, Geno Smith or something.
Yeah, Geno's solid, man.
He's all right.
I think he's going to be one of those guys that's always going to be
Hank Sockins, sorry. Hey, yo, nice card. I like the Ravens. Oh, sorry, man. They're all right. I'm a Panthers fan and a Bills fan.
So he doesn't have any taste.
He's a Cowgirls fan, so.
At least we have a Super Bowl under our belt.
Yeah. This microphone turned up all the way?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like it is. All right, so it says, all right, rookie ticket, Brian Thomas. What do I got? Spencer Rattler, there's your boy.
This is my boy.
All right, I guess you can have that one.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Christian Watson. That's not a rookie, no.
Play for the Bills.
Rodgers. That dude should have retired. Why is he coming? Why? Why is he going to play for the Steelers?
Rank was last year, and
probably dead last. He sucked.
Madden, he was like 77 last year.
Oh, I'll put that in the top logo. They're don't put that one. So this is the thick ones are just
okay.
Thicker cards.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Yeah, I know you're a rookie. Sorry.
Oh, so those are for like the patches and all that.
I got you.
We need to do some
rookie Stallions, Brock Bowers.
We need to do some. We need to do some PSA submissions.
$25 at the new card store.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me yesterday.
I got a whole bunch.
I swear.
I look at it. I got that Griffey I want to grade. The LeBron Red Wave. Did you see that? The Kobe tribute dunk I have? That card's sick. What are we doing here? We're getting some action on YouTube.
Where's that?
Veronica says hi. Hank, well, my dad just finished dinner. I gotta go. I'm what's up. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Hank. We'll be on for a while. Go back. Stop it.
You gonna be the steal.
Why's he doing that?
Oh
my god. This is fun. Oh, this is so fun. What? Why? This thing's just pissing me off here. Music. Oh, there we go.
You don't turn the music on.
Got it. All right, who we got here? Somebody else has said hi. Armid Titanium. How we doing? How we doing? Opening up some cards here. All right, second pack. All right, so looking for another patch and an autograph, guaranteed. Oh yeah. All right, no patch this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I just slide the cards. Just slide them and you'll see it. I see something shiny. Come on, baby. I need to make $110 back. My wife's gonna kill me. Puka Nachua red. Ooh, auto. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna save that to the end. Let's see. I almost saw who it was too. I think it's a Viking. Oh, dude, if it's JJ McCarthy.
What if it's Jettis?
Justin Jefferson, I would take
Jettis
that.
is the best.
I would take that. Over Jamar Chase?
I would take Jettis over Chase. You imagine having them two together, though?
Yeah, and LSU.
That's a freaking cheat code if there ever was one.
There's your boy, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, they got his
rookie first round. Oh, dude, there's your boy, Xavier Legette and Ricky Purcell. That's cool, card.
Another Brock Bauer stallion.
That's a red, though, I think.
Yep,
that's yeah, that's cool. All right. We'll sleeve those up here. We'll sleeve up the rookies. What we got? Who we got? Good. All right. Titanium's doing good. All right, what else we got? Ricky Purcell, another rookie
card. That was the only thing to hit on.
There's the auto. Oh, it's a Ravens. I can't tell if it's a rookie. It's a rookie. Who was a rookie last year? It's green. Can't tell what's numbered. It starts with a J. It's a rookie. Julian Pearl. Offensive tackle. Look at that. Look, it looks like a ribbon. Wait, he drew a pair of scissors. It's a fucking pair of scissors. It's literally a pair of scissors. Two handles and the two lines on the other end. Is it numbered? Come on, Julian Pearl. You're not even numbered, bro. But you're gonna win this one if your auto's any better. How you can't beat that?
Yeah, I didn't have an auto in that one.
Once you get an auto of like,
only thing I got was
if you get an auto of like a fucking punter or something, that'd be the only way you'd lose for that guy. Crap. Bauer is nice. It's a red too. Take that all day.
I think his rookie rating was like 87.
Dude, that dude's good. Where was he from? Georgia?
Georgia, yeah.
Freaking Georgia.
Fucking hate him.
They're so much better in South Carolina.
He's got to throw shade.
Hey, that's what happens when you wear team clothes here.
Okay, at least I'm not a Tar Heel fan.
Whatever, dude. We're gonna be good this year.
Football or basketball?
Both. Here, put all that empty.
Packers in there.
Yeah. All right, next pack. Pack three. Let's see. Got any color here? Ooh, I got a Stallions card. I don't think I see it. I don't see anything crazy. Terry, Scary Terry.
Scary Terry.
CeeDee Lamb, there's your boy. Jacoby.
I think Scary Terry is underrated.
Scary Terry's.
Just regular car, but Jettis.
Decent pair.
I can see Jettis, Chase, and CD in a foot.
Roma Dunze's rookies. What'd you get? Who'd you get?
Brandon Jackson.
Who?
Defensive end for the Rams.
I thought we couldn't do any worse. Those are the two worst autographs I've ever gotten.
Well, rookie stallion right behind it. Jalen Polk.
Is it even? Oh, I've heard of him. He's pretty good.
Look at that, though. It's pretty.
It is a cool card. And who the hell is that?
Yeah.
Brennan Jackson. Brennan. Who names their kid Brennan?
This one's kind of cool, though. It's a draft class of Marshall Falk and Isaac Bruce.
The two worst autographs ever.
You sweaty.
I just got Tony Baselli, Warren Sapp, draft class. No. Go
lay down.
So
there's pretty much like a rookie guaranteed every pack.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So we still both got a pack left.
Oh, that's around. It's
Bowers again.
Bowers again. Let's say 3 Bowers.
I know.
And I cannot read. Heron Arnold or something.
Oh yeah.
From the lines.
I got a green
Back.
stallion coming. That might be numbered.
You already got your pack open?
Yeah. There's your boy Dak. Ooh, Jalen Hurts bronze. What's that?
That's gold.
Right.
It looks gold to me, but I'm also colorblind. So.
No, you're not.
I'll be dead serious. Like if I have a blue shirt,
everybody I know is colorblind.
Like if I have a navy shirt and a black shirt, I have to hold them up to the light to be able to tell the difference.
That's color.
My dad's worse. He can't tell green from red.
That's not good.
He had to memorize where it was on the traffic.
My old store in New York, he had a supervisor. This guy was phenomenal. One of the best workers I ever known. He had a pink or purple phone case. So one day, I don't know if he got sick of it or whatever, and I just never thought anything of it. I thought he just got it to be funny, you know?
Yeah.
So he goes up to electronics counter and he goes, "Hey, I need a new phone case." So there's a couple of his workers with him. Like he was a team lead over Cap 2, I think. And
Braylon Allen.
Who?
Braylon Allen of the Jets.
Who the crap is that? Oh my God, we're getting smoked here. Never heard of him.
Then another
draft. Not even a cool patch.
Another draft of Ron of Doomsday. Like the second of Doomsday card I pulled.
But anyways, he's at the counter, right? And he told one of his workers, "Hey, go get me a new phone case. This whatever size, yada yada." They went and got him another one. And I'm like, and I pulled up and I'm like, "Dude, why are you getting can I ask you why you're getting a pink or purple phone case?" He goes, "What are you talking about? It's not blue?" I'm like,
shit.
No. He goes, "Dude, you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure. It's freaking blue. It's purple." He goes, "Well, I want a blue one." He's like, "Those guys told me it was a blue one. I asked him to pick one out for me." I'm like, "Well, they played you, dude. It's purple." This whole time he thought he had a blue phone case.
Oh man.
Yeah. How messed up is that?
That's really messed up.
Yeah. Now that's colorblind. Emmett Smith, Andre Ware. Nothing crazy. Xavier Legette, numbered to 149. Carolina Panthers.
Probably the best person to watch in the interview just for his act.
Yeah, we need to get him on here, dude.
Hey, if you see this X, come holler at us. Plus, you see, I'm the real Carolina fan here.
Dude, hello.
He's a target.
I'm a season ticket holder for the Panthers.
Panthers.
You know how much that costs?
We talk about where he's from.
Yeah, you know how much that costs? Where are you from?
Where he from?
That's worth more money than 2 stupid autos we got. Come on. Sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to talk crap about the players, but killing me, Smalls.
Hey, the action was cool, though.
Yeah, this one. Nothing.
Bunch of bolts.
Nada. Oh, dude, I figured out my top 5 favorite artists.
All right.
I forgot we were supposed to do top. We're supposed to have this theme be a top 5 theme tonight. But yeah, so top 5. So I got a 14-year-old kid, and his best friend's 15. So the other day I was dropping them off at their house for a sleepover or whatever. I'm like, all right, what's your top 5 favorite artists? Rap, hip hop, whatever, country, whatever. And his buddy got to 3, and he said J. Cole.
Pretty common.
I don't remember.
In that generation.
J. Cole, somebody else, and an Outkast.
That got so bad.
Girl.
My podcast. He stopped thinking of other men. You know, people catch catfish with their bare hands.
It's called noodling.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from New York. When you say noodling, that means something totally different.
Yeah, you snap a turtle at the bottom of that.
I'll snap a turtle, all right. Hell. Dude, so the podcast the other day, you weren't here, but he ruined Colby dying for me, by the way. Remember Cole? Yeah, in Yellowstone. I know. I didn't want to ruin it. I even said on the podcast, I'm like, well, you're just funny, aren't you? You're just so funny. You can't. No, there's no profanity on camera. Get out of here. No noodling on camera. Oh, Patch. Rookie Patch. Brendan Rice. Dude, we've gotten a Braylon, a Brendan, and a Brendan now. What is this? This has been terrible. Look at the two autos we got. I've never even heard of these players. Look, Julian Pearl. Never heard of him. Look, it doesn't look like a pair of scissors. Look at it's a pair of scissors. Look at this autograph. Doesn't it look like a pair of scissors open all the way? Can you imagine a pair of scissors open all the way?
Yeah, it does look
Okay. H. It looks like a P and an upside down P. Or 2 tennis rackets. Guess I'm more creative. Another one. Jonathan Panthers. Jonathan Brooks. That's your age.
That's an H.
Oh,
Okay, I can see it.
Interesting.
Because you have chicken scratch.
Oh, chicken scratch. I write uppercase.
That was a capital.
They don't even teach cursive anymore. It's so sad. Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders. That's kind of cool.
Important. Is that Barry and Deion?
What'd you do? Oh, nice. What were you saying?
You said Barry and Deion?
Yeah, same bird. All right. We lost our podcast. Back to it. All right, back to it. So top 5. So yeah, he gave me like a top 3. So my top 5. Are you ready for this? Drake's punk ass is in there, unfortunately. Ooh, Xavier Legette, draft class.
New York, you like Drake?
Yeah, dude. I do. Okay. One of my favorite songs from Drake is Over. And the reason why that's a favorite song of mine is I was living downtown back home and it was Fred Fest. Right? And it's a crazy ass party. Let me just tell you. Verona State, it's their one weekend of partying in the summertime. It's pretty wild. But anyways, one of my friends decided to go in my car.
Okay.
He said, "Oh, that's very nice." He decided to go in my car through the sunroof because he was hammered. His name was Jordan, very good friend of mine. Grew up with him. And before I turned my car off, I had the volume on blast, and the last song I had playing was "Over" by Drake. And I saw him going in my car from upstairs through my window, and I decided to turn the car on, and it scared the shit out of him because it was so loud. So he thought he like set off the alarm and everything.
Excuse me, sir.
What did I say? What did I say? She swore. Did you hear that? Dude. Yeah, whatever. And yeah, so that's I always remember that song because that was on this point. But anyway, Drake's in there. I don't remember where I put him, but gotta go with dude. It's a toss up between J. Cole and Joyner Lucas at 1. I mean, J. Cole was probably my favorite until I met Joyner. And Joyner, man, he's got a new album coming out. Free plug, Joyner. You're welcome. July 18th, I believe. 18th or the 28th. One of those two. And he's got 2 songs he's already released. And one of them, great song. But the new song he put out is something right up your alley. So you remember how he played ADHD in the last one?
Yeah.
It was kind of rockish. He has a new song called White Noise. It's outstanding. Outstanding song. Even the wifey bumps to it. Yeah. You just don't know it. Yeah. So you gotta check that out. But anyways, probably J. Cole. Or Joyner Lucas, then J. Cole. 50's up there. 50 was my favorite from the first time I ever heard it in the club. I remember we played in the club when it came out on the bus. I was a junior on the baseball team. I was a junior in high school on the bus. We were coming home. We probably listened to that song 50 times on the way home. It was like a 2.5-hour drive coming from Olean.
It's funny. A lot of people met 50 because of In the Club or Wanksta, but I met 50 as an artist. Yeah, the How to Rob.
Well, that was the biggest, like his big one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But you think How to Rob? How many people he dissed, and how many people came after him after that?
Piggy Bank is one of the best diss songs ever.
I'm over him and Ja though. That shit's kind of into this.
You heard that story?
Yeah.
So Ja Rule had a concert, and 50 Cent went on StubHub and bought 5,000 tickets up front because they were all listed for like $12 each. So he bought 5,000 of them or something like that, and the entire like first 15 rows were empty when the concert started because he bought all of the tickets.
That's just super petty.
That's just awesome. Do you see how he's talking about Diddy online?
Years later, though, come on, man.
He ain't gonna ever stop that. Let me tell you. He will mess with him until the end. But anyways, so I would say Joyner, J. Cole, 50, and then this one might come out of nowhere, but he was one of my favorites growing up too. I got to go with Nelly. Nelly can play for a while. Nelly, man. Number 1, 2 was not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. Come on, man. That song ate me up, man. When I was younger. And then Drake's gonna be number 5. But you'll be happy to know. Well, I would say Drake's he might go to 6. You know, as much as I is a rap heavy top 5. Morgan Wallen's up there, man. Morgan Wallen's a favorite, dude. We listen to him every day. My daughter and I know every song of his. Everybody likes him. Even my brother likes him. I was shocked about that one.
Basically, just went all rap.
I'll go Morgan Wallen 5th, and I'll put Drake 6th. So I gave you a top 6. So let me know in the comments what you think of the top 6. All right, now it's your turn. Yeah, they were both all right. I like Royce.
Say 2 would probably be the God, Rakim. 3.
Yeah, you're a little older though, right? I'm 37.
Yeah, I just turned 40.
Yeah, so you're a little older. But I was more new school.
I would go Big L at 3.
You had a Jordan Love in here, gold.
I didn't even realize it.
Who'd you say 3?
Big L.
What's that?
You never heard Big L?
You got a big loss?
Nah, Big L was dope, man. 7-minute freestyles, him and Jay-Z, like 95 on Stretching Bobitos.
Definitely not Jay-Z.
And like, they went back and forth. And that was the first time you could see where Jay bit from some of Biggie's style and Big L style, because Big L would go like, probably like at a medium pace, but then speed it up a little. And you see them bouncing back and forth, and you're like, okay, cool.
So that's 3. What was it? What was 1?
1 was either Royce or Joe.
So that's 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Rakim, then you got Big L. We'll go out West Coast with this one. Raz Kass. Raz Kass is, honest to God, one of the greatest lyricists of all time.
Never heard of him.
Wow. Yeah, of course you wouldn't have. 5, going to the South. The greatest Southern rapper of all time.
Hold on, let me guess. Paul Wall.
Nah, Scarface.
Scarface.
Come on, man. Scarface really set the South off. I know everybody credits Outkast for being pioneers in the South, but if it wasn't,
I thought you were going to say like T.I. I would have liked that better.
If it wasn't for the Ghetto Boys, there is no Outkast, in my opinion. Guess if I'm going 6, I might go for another Southern rapper. Kind of known, little unknown, but has never put out a dull album in his life. Big Crit.
What?
Big Crit.
Yeah. I feel like we would have been friends growing up. I don't know how the hell we're friends now.
But if we're just going like all time, like no genre bounds, I would definitely have a mixture of like Waylon Jennings in there.
These boxes sucked.
Really did. That was almost as bad as my last Pokemon. No, my last Pokemon sucked real bad. I would go Waylon Jennings just because for the first quarter of, say 40, first 25 years of my life, I hated country. But
yeah, my
brother introduced me to Waylon, and I liked the outlaw sound. So then, like, I went back in time and started listening to the older stuff, like all the way to the 50s. Now, my favorite current artist in country, Cody Jinks. Seen him twice. Amazing show. I might would put Metallica in there.
Well, we can do bands separate.
Okay, do bands separate?
I don't know if I have a top 5 bands. All right, you go first on this one. But do 5 to 1, though.
5 to 1?
Let's make it harder, yeah. We got to do a reveal. I don't know if I can give you 5 bands.
So 5 is definitely going to probably be AC/DC.
Okay.
Love them. Actually covered them on my friend's radio show back in the day. And it's crazy, though, because you think about it, they had 2 different singers. Their second singer made them bigger. They got bigger with Brian Johnson after Bon Scott's death. So it's just like amazing the history there.
It was like a history lesson for me. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Told them in depth with music.
It's all right.
4? I'll probably go Metallica at number 4. And that's not to mitigate them as saying I think they're bad as far as like to my next 3. It's just what you prefer.
Hey, 5 through 1, top 5.
3? 3's going to be a band, a super group per se. It's called the Winery Dogs.
What the hell does that mean?
So, you remember Mr. Big? I'm the only one that wants to be with you. Keep it on the line, girl. I can't remember how the whole thing goes.
Speaking a foreign language with me.
And it's Billy Shaheen of Mr. Big, Richie Kotzen of not Motley Crue, Poison.
You know what we should have done? We should have my uncle in on this podcast because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
But it's a super group of sorts. 2, I'm going to say Skinner. Leonard Skinner. Okay. I would hope so. You kind of grew up in the South, so I'm hoping you know Skinner.
What we got here?
What we got?
What's up, boys? Hello from sunny Ireland. Oh, this guy said, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Motorhead, Van Halen, Leonard Skinner.
Definitely not a bad class right there.
Okay. Is it Jitsi? What's up, Jitsi?
Motorhead. That's a tough
we
nod
got
right
a
there.
watcher from Ireland. That's awesome.
Number one.
Stupid lock thing again.
Number one's another super.
Oh my god.
Is it locked again? It's giving us more fits than an election.
Look at she's listening too. She turned blue.
What?
Oh, our stupid Alexa. Oh, somebody's back. I'm back. But was it Hank? Hank's back. What up, Hank? All right, Hank. We need a top 5 favorite artists and then a top 5 favorite bands. Hank.
Number 3 is another super group, but Adrenaline Mob. It's fun.
Adrenaline Mob.
Yeah.
Can you give me a song?
You probably haven't heard any of their songs.
Play me a song. We allowed to do that in the podcast?
We do not own it. I was gonna say we don't own the rights to these, so we can't do this right now. But they have. So they came out like 2011, 2012. They formed and they had a bad crash. I think 2017. One of the drummer died in the bus crash. No bus crash. But yeah, man, they put out some great music. They got that throwback sound like 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
great guitar playing.
I'd say those boxes were even. Oh yeah, so the box battle we had, I think we ended up even. We both had crappy autos. He pulled the Jaden Daniels Rookie Stallions, and I pulled the Jaden Daniels and Drake May. You might have won because of the Brock Bowers though. But I did. Although I pulled the number legit though.
Yeah, you
All right, we'll call it even. Anyways,
the Brock Bowers.
No. Anyways, back to it. Definitely no. I knew like 2 people in his top 5. Mine's probably going to be weird. I don't know about 5 to 1 though. I don't even know how I do that.
My musical taste is all over.
Might have to help me with that. Oh, Hank said something. What we got, Hank? Hank said Luke Combs, Benson Boone, Blake Shelton, Connor Price, and Eminem. Okay.
The hell is Connor Price?
He's a singer, I'm guessing. Benson Boone, dude, I saw his autograph. I saw his audition on
American Idol.
That dude, when he first started, you knew that dude was going to be good. He's like a young, well, the way he dresses and stuff, though, he's like a young, one who died from cancer. Queen. Yeah, I'm telling you, he reminded me of Freddie Mercury, man. When I seen him, he did one of the awards, and he was sitting in the crowd, and he had an all-white jumpsuit on. And then he just started singing and stuff. That's who he reminded me of. No offense to anybody out there, but, you know. So. All right, I would say Queen's in my top 5. I can listen to Queen all day. That was a great movie. That dude who played that role, man, was Rami. Rami nailed it. Gonna go to when I was young. My cousin Brittany, shout out to Brittany. We listened to Hanson a lot. Bop, doobie-dop. I don't even know the words, but we just bopped a lot back in the early '90s. So they're probably in the top 5. Backstreet Boys. I was always a Backstreet Boy guy. Over NSYNC. So remember all those songs, bands. One you may not know. This could surprise you. Hawthorne Heights. So
like emo punk.
A former good friend of mine we found out he's a really good singer from that band. Yeah, we would get home, we would, drive around and stuff, and one of our friends would scream the screaming parts and he would sing the singing parts. That was our full car. I don't even know.
Like my disc could rearrange tomorrow for all I know.
What are some other bands that are out there?
I feel like he'd be a Motley Crue guy. And Tommy Lee, he was married to Pam Anderson.
So she was hot back in the day. I remember seeing her. I remember that tape. What were some other bands back in the day?
Oh, No Doubt?
Dude, Fat Lip. Sum 41. Yeah. That's the song. Fat Lip was the song. You know what? No, wait. All right. Do you like Blink-182? What about, okay. All right, I just thought of a new one. All right, that was my top 5, I guess. No. Sum 41's up there. But top 5 is actually from a movie. I don't think they were a real band. But it was a movie about a band back in the day. It was called The Wonders. You remember that?
That Thing You Do
Yeah, That
with
Thing
Tommy
You
Hanks.
Do,
Oh, that was a
baby.
great movie.
I know it was.
I love that movie.
I don't think it was a great band, but they actually the soundtrack.
Yeah,
And they had like 4 or 5 good songs.
that was like.
So if that doesn't count, then I'll go with Sum 41. But
Count it.
I'm all over the place. I'm sure there's some I'm missing. Blink-182 was awesome. Any song or band that was in the American Pie soundtracks, phenomenal. 6, I think. It's American Funeral. Stifler's mom dies. Yup. And all of them meet at the funeral. I can't wait. Sean Patrick Scott or whatever his name is. Sean William, whatever.
John Williams.
Yeah, there you go. He just read he put on his Facebook that he just read the script for it.
Oh, nice.
Yep. What are you waiting for? Well, go wait up there. You're freaking me out. Stop pacing. Yeah. We got Hank going. Hank's going strong here. Hank. Let's see here.
What you got?
Band, let's see. AC/DC, Queen, Skinner, Zach Brown Band. You guys are the best live people. Oh, and Attic Monkeys. Thanks, Hank. All right. All right. Top 5 movies. I gotta go first this time. Armageddon's probably up there. Oh, Daughter's Home. Oh god. Armageddon's probably up there. Okay, so let's go Armageddon 5. Step Brothers. This isn't yours. You can go after. Okay. It's my turn. Remember the Titans. Can we do a franchise?
Yeah. You do
American Pie.
Great franchise. Although I will say I didn't care for Wedding as much as I did the others.
Dude, when he shaves his junk and then throws it out the window and everybody comes out the room hacking.
That was classic.
Stomp the Yard. Love that movie. And I gotta go. You know what? I'm gonna put it in there. It's relatively new, but the new Roadhouse. I watched that thing like that. Yes. The cool thing. Well, you see him fucking butt ass naked in that movie. So, anyways, the cool thing is about that is I lived in Key Largo for 1.5 years, and that movie shot there. And some of the parts that are there, I've seen or I've been to. So it's cool to like see that movie because it like reminds me of that. And like that tree, so there's like a bridge, 7 Mile Bridge.
Yeah.
That's literally 7 miles. The original bridge had a tree grow on it, and they could not. It's like endangered or extinct or whatever, so they could not remove the tree. They had to build a brand new bridge. I don't remember something with the tree, but there's a book written about it. And when Gyllenhaal first gets to town, there's a bookstore there, and the little girl tries to get him to read the book. And I can't remember the name of it, but it's a great movie. All right, so I'll do that for now. I'm sure there's more, dude. There's some Will Smith movies I probably forgot. Bad Boys has got to be up there.
Oh,
you know what? I'll take Titans out because we'll call it a sports movie. Top 5 non-favorite sports movies. So I'll do Step Brothers is probably number 1. I can recite every line in that. Every line.
That's like me with the other guys.
Armageddon's phenomenal. Let's go The Bad Boys, American Pie, and what else did I say? There you go. I'm good with that. All right, you're 5. Non-sports movies. See if Hank's got a 5.
A comedy classic.
Oh, Rookie of the Year and Home Team.
Trying to remember that one.
Rookie of the Year is a great movie, but non-sports movie. All right, so I would definitely I'll do my top 5 sports. Rookie of the Year for sure. Remember the Titans, Coach Carter. Oh, I like The Blind Side. Oh, Airbud. That's my top 5. Love Airbud, dude. Love Airbud.
Guess what I had my mom watch for the first time last night?
Please don't tell me porn.
Homeward Bound.
Oh!
She was
Damn, I love that movie.
She cried the whole movie.
Dude, when those dogs show up at the end, man, and he's limping. Oh my! Nowadays, I'm so emotional. I'd be crying too. Dude, I cried like 15 times watching Suits, man. I was so involved in that show. I cried probably 7 times during Yellowstone. You ruined Colby dying for me.
I apologize for that. I forgot it was the second half of the finale.
All right, so top 5 non-favorite sports, then sport.
I'm gonna go with Cop Out. Tracy Morgan, Bruce Willis, especially when he looks at his wife, says, "You know, you got me open like a research monkey." Who the hell thinks of this? He's so outlandish. Gangs of New York. I'm a huge Scorsese fan.
Okay.
I would go American Sniper.
That was a good movie. See, it's hard to think of that shit. Great, that's a great movie, actually.
The Departed.
That's so
another.
That's not what happened. Departed.
It's the only movie I watched.
Departed. It's similar to Italian Job, right?
No. The party.
Same kind of characters.
Yeah.
What?
Guess what I was about to say though?
I mean, I didn't, but that's a good movie.
I was either gonna say Gran Torino or yeah. I was either gonna say Gran Torino or Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman because those are my 2 favorite actors.
5.
That was 5.
4.
Ain't
Draft Day is up there too.
This is no particular. Hey, because I can't. Coach Carter. That's another one in common. Remember the Titans. Love my favorite. It was a solid movie. I was surprised. Let's see. Major League, dude. Major League. That was hilarious. It was so good.
The Yellow Jackets or whatever they were.
Yeah.
The Buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Buzz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bad News Bears. The
Bad
original.
News
I
Bears.
didn't really take on that.
Yeah.
Jack Lemmon
Bad
had
News
such
Bears.
a personality.
Oh, dude.
Bugs, too. With
Oh, yeah. The movie. Oh, my. It's so hard to do a top 5.
Oh, man, I forgot about Victory, too. Pele and Stallone in it, where they were in a Nazi camp.
Dude, there's so many movies. Oh, my God. Grumpy Old Man.
Oh, that's such a good.
Saw that movie. Oh, my God. Without a Paddle?
Yeah.
Dude, Without a Paddle. Do you remember the scene where the 3 of them are there and the bear shows up?
Yeah.
Remember what they say? So the little guy's there, the dentist, and he's looking at his friend. His friend's bending over and he's untying his shoes. He goes, why are you untying your shoes? The friend goes, so I could run faster? I run faster with my shoes off. And he laughs. He goes, you ain't going to outrun that bear, to his other friend. And he goes, I ain't going to outrun that bear. I just got to outrun you. And he's like, oh,
I didn't think of that.
I know. He's like, I ain't got to outrun that bear. I just got to outrun you. I was like, oh, my God, it's brilliant.
There's another one I thought of when you said without a paddle. I was going to say up the creek for some reason. There was a fishing movie. It was Danny Glover and Joe Pesci. It's called Gone Fishing. God, how we forget that? Danny Glover
movie. Oh,
one of your favorite Glover movies, dude.
This is terrible. This is terrible, Hank. This is so hard.
We should go horror movies. But
I just saw the Adams. Oh my God, Adams! No, the Sandlot.
Oh shit!
I just thought of
You're
that.
killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, I say that all the time. And the Gridiron.
Gridiron Gang with The Rock.
No. Oh, that was good too.
That was a good movie.
What the movie with Adam Sandler's in jail for
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard, Hank. Come on, Hank.
That's funny because that was a remake.
I know, but that was a great movie. Okay, I don't even know how to do that anymore. Like a top 15. I can't believe we forgot about Angels in the Outfield. It's a hell of a movie. Oh, God. Oh, we're live. What do you want? Yeah, I don't care. Bye. Go around the table. Yeah, cool. I don't need to know. Yeah, sure you are. Bye. Okay. Don't break your neck. Shh. Well, I can't wait till school starts again because they'd be already. The 8:50, yeah, they'd be better already. So, anyways, all right. We did non-sports. We did sports. TV series.
Oh,
where we at? We're at 48 minutes. We still got a couple minutes. We'll keep Hank up a little louder or a little while longer. No, your turn first.
I'm gonna go 1 to 5. Yellowstone.
Great show.
Hell on Wheels.
Never heard of it.
It's about when they trek out west on the railroad. It's God, I can't even think of his name. Why can I not think of his name? But anyways, they trek out west. Common's in the show. Such a gritty drama with so many different story levels.
Yeah, no, it's a Desmond. Yeah, he commented on Maverick's practice video. Hey, keep up the good work or something. It said Desmond. Why? It tried to mask his name. All right, sorry.
Justified with Timothy Olyphant. About a U.S. Marshal.
I don't know how we're friends, man. Movies we did okay on.
Yeah. We're going to agree on Yellowstone.
Yeah, but we just watched that, though.
Suits is in there. I love Suits. Suits was one of my favorite shows.
Thanks, man. God, I love that show. Oh, great
love that show.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also had the biggest crush on Donna because I got a thing for redheads and I can't control it.
You know,
Donna.
I don't know. You know, Donna was okay, I think. What's her name? Markle there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meghan Markle. The one that married the prince. Yeah. Can't think of her name.
Let's see.
Suits. I got one more.
Dude, the one where I bawled, the episode where I bawled, ask her. I
It
like,
was Harvey's mom, right?
dude, I had to,
This is Harvey.
yeah,
Oh, it was Harvey.
I had to pause the show and sit there in silence. She didn't know what to do. I never cried really in front of her, and I stopped it, and I'm like, I'm bawling. I got up. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this because all I thought of was the day my mom passed. Well, that's gonna be the worst day of my life. So I'm gonna, well, maybe not the worst, but it'll be one of the worst days of my life. I went in the bathroom, cleaned myself up, and I came out. I'm like, dude, I can't do this right now. So in like 2 minutes, she's like, I didn't know whether to give you a hug or leave you alone. I didn't know what to do. So I got up, but what happened? The scene was just so heavy, dude, because they just won the case. So
Right,
I'm
so
like,
so-
dude, I was like, yeah, baby. I'm like cheering from the couch, like I'm watching a sports team or something. And then he opens the door. There's Donna just staring out the window, and I'm like, oh shit. And I wish you would have recorded me. We got to do that in the next episode show we watch. You need to record my reactions, dude. I'm telling you, we would be rich off my reactions. I'm telling you, I'm like no filter, dude. When I like talk to the TV, I don't care. But anyways, Donna's staring out the window, and I remember I said, "Oh shit, what now?" And then she did. He's like, and he was like, "Donna, what's going on? We just had a huge win. We should be celebrating. Let's celebrate, you know." And she just looked and said, "Harvey, your mom, something with your mom." And she didn't say she died, but she, they both knew what she was trying to say. And I just lost it. And then the next scene went to the funeral, and I'm like, dude, that was it. I was done. The rest of the episode, I was just, oh my god, dude, I was choking up.
Number 5 is gonna be Hokey.
Who?
It's gonna be Hokey. It's real old.
Wait, don't tell me.
Real old.
Don't tell me Andy Griffith show.
I was thinking that, but it's Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay, I don't really know that one. I know the newer one with Stifler and Johnny Knoxville.
Those were funny. They
Yeah.
were funny, but I love Dukes of Hazzard.
That was 5?
Yep.
All right, so my 5. So I've watched The Office probably about 7 times. Dukes is definitely up there. Yellowstone was really good. I don't like how John died. I don't like the whole. Well, first of all, who the hell ever was going to believe he did suicide? He despised that. That's a coward's way out. He always explained that. So that was stupid, really stupid on their part. Second, off camera, I didn't like that at all. He should have died when he got shot up, when he walked to that van the first time. He had to be hit 4 to 5 times, bleeding that whole time, and then got to a hospital an hour later. There's no way he lived that. So that would have been the time to kill him. So that, to me, I didn't like. So that's 2. And then 3, that person who did it, Grant, should have looked into it and known that that was Casey's dad. They all worked together in Iraq.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that whole thing I didn't care.
I love Casey showed up in his car though.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was like,
but I just, you know what I mean. But then that's another part I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that Casey held the gun to the daughter, knowing what his son had been through.
Yeah.
Kate getting kidnapped and almost killed twice, and you know what I mean. So to involve the kid, I wouldn't have done that.
Nah, I feel that.
But anyways, that was 3 TV shows. Game of Thrones, even though I hated the last season.
I tried.
The last season was so good, but so rushed. There's been so many shows.
That's how I feel about Flash. Good show.
Green Arrow was great. Ballers was outstanding.
That was solid.
What have I watched a bunch though? The Office has got to be number 1. How I Met Your Mother, phenomenal show. Modern Family, phenomenal show. I can't do a top 5. I'm just gonna keep naming good shows. What else have we watched?
I'm gonna do an honorable mention of Married with Children.
That was a good show. Oh my God, I forgot New Girl. Dude, Schmidt. Oh my God, Big Bang Theory. Dude, when Sheldon wrote that speech himself.
Yeah.
Like not as he wanted. That wasn't like a scripted speech.
Yeah.
He wrote that speech himself, and they didn't know. Actors and had no clue that was going to happen. So like when they stood up and stuff, that it really was that awkward because they had no idea he was going to do that. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Good. So I got to go. Office, New Girl, Suits, Big Bang Theory, and probably Game of Thrones. Yellowstone's brand new, so it's too new. It's got to be up there, but I just New Girl was just so funny, man. I remember the time where Schmidt did not know how to do laundry. There's just so many good episodes in there, and then the one with the spider. My God, talk about just dying laughing from a show. There was a stupid little like weird bubble lamp or something, like glass lamp, and he was talking crap about it. But they were playing this game like trying to find the spider, and everybody was in pairs, and one was a smasher and one was a catcher or something like that. And Schmidt was just nonchalant about it. All of a sudden, he picked this. Somebody saw the spider on the thing he picked up. He didn't see it, so he's got it up to his face, and he's looking around like, "Where did we get this from?" or whatever. All of a sudden, he sees the spider on his face, and he screams bloody murder top of his lungs, dude. And I'm dying. I'm dying, and I'm just like, "Oh my god." Then there's an episode with Prince when, yeah, oh dude, you never seen New Girl?
That's Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I watched a few episodes. It just wasn't for me, but I mean, I can see what the appeal would be.
You gotta watch that show. Dude, you gotta watch that show. How I Met Your Mother, that took a little bit.
I love that show.
That took a little bit.
Love that show.
Like Game of Thrones, it started kind of slow, but once you got into it, you're like,
I couldn't
couldn't
past
stop
the fact
watching.
of the incest. That was just like,
yeah, but
way
that's how
too
it was
crazy.
back in the day, man. It was like West Virginia back in the day. If I go across the street, you can go across the hall, man. Yeah. So, all right, what we got? What is Hank got? My dad wishes school. Hank's just talking along with us, man. I love that movie. My dad wishes school would start again too. Guys, I gotta go to bed. Thanks. There's a guy behind you. He's gone. Never mind. Oh, that was probably my brother. That's Uncle Nicky. He's allowed. He's our roommate. Uncle Nicky's allowed. Oh, we don't have a. Oh, we got two people watching. What? I don't know if I won't. She wants me to watch Handmaid. What's it called? Handmaid still. Like royalty?
Like Game of Thrones, I can't do that. Bridgerton.
What?
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
That was like from Royal.
My dad loves that kind of crap. But
I
all right, top 5 shows, and we're gonna end it. We're almost at an hour here.
already got mine.
You did?
Yeah, Yellowstone.
Oh, all right. We'll let our guests. Yeah, my wife doesn't have a favorite color, favorite food. She don't. Her favorite color is rainbow.
Oh, so you would love
She's
Miami
a-
Vice back
she's
in the
a-
day for
she's a
aesthetic
human-
reasons.
She's a human squirrel. That's why she's hiding out here. Any other top 5s before we wrap it up? All right, top 5 all-time starting lineup basketball. Go. Curry at the point, Kobe at the 2, Jordan at the 3. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. 4. I gotta say Tim Duncan's gotta be up there, and then I gotta say Shaq, dude. A dominant Shaq. There was nothing like it, man. That 5 doesn't lose to anybody. That's Jordan. Yeah, that's my 5. Go.
Stop.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
It's obviously Jordan. At the 3.
I put Kobe there. You could 2-3 doesn't really
Well,
matter.
see, I think Kobe would be better suited at the 3 than Jordan, just because he was like a little bit taller.
No, he wasn't. Kobe was shorter than Jordan. Jordan was
Jordan's
6'6".
Yeah, like 6'8".
You sure?
I wouldn't put him there.
Well, if he's no, Google it.
At my 3, I'm going with Clyde the Glide.
I haven't heard Michael Jordan yet.
Yeah, I said Jordan was going to be at the 2.
Oh, I don't heard Kobe running.
Kobe might be like my 6th man.
Oh,
That's just my personal.
fine. We'll do a 6 man.
Oh no, he was 6'6". They were the same.
So they're the same height. So they're interchangeable. You can't mess up. Who?
I dress.
Well, you know who the other? Okay.
My 4 would be our 4 is the same,
Okay.
but my 5 is Hakeem the Dream. I love Olajuwon.
All right, alternate.
Kobe's at my 6.
Are doing alternate. So you do
So like
Magic at the 1.
like bench.
Yeah,
Okay.
alternate, like an alternate. So these top 5, just either one. I would do Magic at the 1. Iverson a point guard or shooting guard?
Both, but he was more known as.
I'd say Iverson at the 2. I'll put LeBron at the 3. 4 would be Barkley, and then 5 would probably be Hakeem. Although, dude, Larry Bird's out there too.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. That'd be my 5. Larry Bird would probably be.
Let me go back to my original and then change Clyde out and then put Clyde on my alternative, put Bird there. Because I do like
3?
Bird more than Clyde. Yeah, I'll put Bird at the 3. That's easy to
All
do.
right, so your second team.
So my second team, we got Magic. I love the.
So Curry's on the third team.
Yeah, I'm not a Curry guy. That's just me.
He's the best shooter of all time. You know.
My 2 on my second team.
You know you have 2 eyeballs that can watch him shoot, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, good. Just making sure.
Ray. Love Ray Allen.
He's a shooting guard.
Plus, he's a home state guy.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Soccer.
Magic at the 1, 2.
2, you said Iverson.
Yep.
You said my 2 was Kobe.
2. Okay.
And then Clyde's gonna be at my 3. But my other hometown guy, KG.
Okay.
We got that beast right there.
And then 5.
I'm gonna go a little bit newer on this one. Jokic.
Over Shaq?
I get it. I just see.
So you got Steph and Shaq on your third team or worse. Good to know. I hope you guys roast him.
Go ahead. I mean, it's all opinion based.
Roast him like a pig in the sand.
Shaq was only dominant because of his size, though.
What
He had solid footwork, but if Hakeem was the same size as Shaq, Hakeem locks him down.
Dude, he would have ran Hakeem over. He would have bullied him.
Did you not see the finals when they played? And that was a younger, more agile Shaq that he played, not Lakers Shaq.
All right.
That was
we had a lot of top 5s today.
We really did.
We did. What are we going to name this episode?
What the heck is a pig in the sand?
What? They made a pig in the blanket. Did I say sand? Yeah. Yeah, they put the leaves on them and shit.
Yeah. No, they don't. They bury them with. So what they do is they put the coals inside of them.
Yeah. Right, the big leaves on them.
They put leaves under it.
Yeah.
And then they put the coals in the stomach.
Yep.
And then put more leaves on top, then bury it under the sand.
Yep.
And it stays like for a day, for like 12 hours or so. That's a luau.
All right. Episode 3. The name to be determined. I'll when I clip it afterwards, it'll give me some taking the same. What you got? End it.
Till next time.
Until next time. Hopefully we'll have a guest next time that doesn't live in this house. Stop. Hey, shout out to Hank. Thanks, Hank. Follow us on Spotify too. See ya.